Hey Virgo, Ali from Indigo Ascension. Welcome to your weekly quick read for the week beginning January the 25th through to the 31st. Now, if you didn't catch on last week, if you didn't catch last week's reading, the last 2 weeks of January are quite intense with a lot of planetary activity and placements, which they're necessary to set the tone for the remainder of the year. 2021 is predominantly air sign ruled, so we are all being pushed to the higher octaves of the mind, and how it is from here that perceptions are shaped, which ultimately lead us and drive us when it comes to how we hold space and what our emotions are, what our goals are, how we see ourselves, our circumstances, our opportunities. This is the deeper healing and promise of 2021, and certainly we're going to be at any number of points within that healing journey, depending on who we are and our circumstances. So, a few things are happening this week. 1, there is a full moon in Leo. 2, Mercury retrograde kicks off. 3, there are several conjunctions that involve Venus, Pluto, Saturn, Jupiter, and the Sun, all in Aquarius. Alrighty, so I've done it. What I've done for the zodiac readings again this week is to identify what area of life that might be happening in and where there is potential shadow healing. Because this full moon in Leo does sit directly opposite Aquarius, there's going to be this massive light focus on certain structures and our love language and what resonates to us when it comes to creativity and how that's infused in whatever area of life that is relevant to each zodiac. And then there's this shadow healing aspect, this hidden story underneath, if you like. And by taking advantage of the higher octaves of Aquarius, we really can look at the path that has been, see how we've been shaped, what and who has shaped us, more importantly, where we sit today and what that is going to look like tomorrow and how we see that moving forward. So, all of this Aquarian energy is sitting, including the Mercury going retrograde, including the conjunctions, are all highlighting massive light awareness within your 6th house. 6th house is our day-to-day activities. It is our daily work, our service role, if you like. It also rules our health. Maybe I'm connecting into many Virgos that are having aha moments about new daily routines, about ideal job situations, about authentically connecting to a deeper service role rather than something that just pays the bills. There might be work opportunities. There might be a health focus because of concerns. There might be a health focus because we're motivated. Take it however it resonates. More importantly still, when we're looking at deeper patterning, let's take a look at how we invest our energy on the day-to-day, yeah? Because your shadow aspects are falling within your 12th house, Virgo. The 12th house rules our own undoing. It rules the subconscious. It rules all things that drive us, whether we know them or not. And connecting into 12th house energy can mean we do that through higher consciousness states. It can happen through dreams. We can become aware of patterning and how we sort of fall into comfortable paradigms, if you like. Investments of our time, how health can be associated to deeper truths when it comes to 12th house matters. How is our health our own undoing? As an example, what has driven me to take on this job? Is it because I desire security above purpose? Whatever the case may be, really deeply connecting in with this full moon in Leo, which is highlighting your 12th house. And Leo rules the 5th house of creativity, love, joy, children, childlike essence. Okay, so those themes are going deep into the 12th house for you as far as your own patterning, okay, hidden motivations, secret enemies, and more importantly, we can be our own enemy, yeah, when we're like blocking opportunities, when we're not identifying how we can more constructively invest our energy day in, day out when it comes to 6th house themes, Virgo. So take it however it resonates. Where do you hold deeper subconscious patterning and fears around how your day needs to be spent versus how you choose and would like to spend it? How are you being affected physically when it comes to your health based on your daily activities and the environments you find yourself within on a regular basis? So take it however it resonates. I wanted to pull some tarot to take a look at the shadow aspects on both sorry, not both. I wanted to take a look at the shadow aspects of this Leo full moon, more importantly this condensed Aquarian energy and how that falls within your 6th house. And then I'll also take a look at some crystal healing messages. You have the Lovers card underneath the deck, funnily enough. It also is the number 6. 6 is all about balance, okay? Where do we need to balance head and heart, okay? When it comes to the realms of how we hold ourselves back, or how we're not allowing ourselves to see what needs to be seen, the 9 of Wands quickly turns into the 10 of Wands, which is a burden that we carry, seen or unseen. Where are you holding yourself back in 6th house matters? Where are you not allowing yourself to step forward with excitement? Because the Wands is fire, it's passion, it's excitement, it's feeling connected to purpose and drive. Where do you feel that, because this is happening in your 12th house, okay? What's your subconscious telling you about how you hold yourself back? How is holding yourself back ultimately your own undoing? You know, which it creates this stagnancy, and the stagnancy, like I said, it quickly turns into a 10, which is an energetic reality that we carry, whether we're sort of, you know, deciding for self or not. Especially with this crossroads focus, we can certainly make decisions with our head, which are logical and safe and practical. We could certainly make decisions with our heart when we're in tune to what the heart wants. We can definitely make choices from both, using both, okay? And they're both going to offer a different frequency. You've got the Empress in 6th house matters. Where do you feel fulfilled? Where do you feel like your daily routine is building the future that you are desiring for yourself? Because in traditional tarot, the Empress is a pregnant woman. She rules the mother, she rules nurture, she rules the birth and creation. She is a manifestation card. Okay, how are you holding yourself back? How is stagnancy holding yourself back from manifesting the desire that you truly wish to experience in day-to-day matters? Okay, how is holding yourself back affecting creation, or creating routines, or creating a lifestyle that sort of resonates to you? Where do you need to make a head and heart decision and stop holding back? Because 2 9s, all right, is a number of closure. Okay, so when we're seeing a lot of 9s, it's the end of a chapter, it's the end of a cycle. Certainly this could be in the realms of finances, this could be in the realms of feeling successful on your own. Take it however it resonates, whether you are an entrepreneur, whether you are transitioning from career into entrepreneurship. So take that however it resonates. There's a commitment here at play. More importantly, there's a desire to communicate around a commitment that I choose to take forward. So where does a death and rebirth need to happen? In 12th house matters. In the way in which you hold yourself back or aren't choosing to actively step forward, because it's prosperous. Like there's death and rebirth. Yes, it's sticky, it's messy. There is a desire to create abundance here, but it talks of risk energy, and risk energy, we can always make logical, safe choices. Okay, but where is your health now starting to get affected because you are energetically holding yourself back from making a choice? Feeling like you have to make a choice, feeling like you have no other option but to make logical choices, or whatever the case may be, is something that I wanted to sort of show you guys, because there's communication here that wants to happen. Communication about a lack mentality, feeling abandoned, feeling like a going without is what I do want to say. Okay, but there's a deeper promise here of a brand new beginning. Okay, so certainly what is coming up is more of a death and rebirth energy for you guys in the realms of commitment, in the realms of money, in the realms of what you will choose to commit to. The 8 of Pentacles is unlike the 6. The 6 is unequal reciprocity, because when we see the 6 we go, okay, imbalance is happening here, there isn't equal give and take. But the 8 is a promise of equal and abundant giving, which ultimately speeds up the process. Hence the pennies pile in, or energetically speaking, the abundance piles in. There's an ascension here with the 8 and then the 9 of Pentacles, but I do see here a choice needs to be made. No more holding back. It is time to connect into this element of nurture, time to connect into this element of what you are actually manifesting, because no response is still a response. It is creating a manifestation of other energy, one that quickly turns into a 10 that you will energetically feel, and it will affect your health, because your 6th house it can't be ignored. And it is through the 12th house, through the deeper subconscious healing that you know you might be intuitively connected into what you're experiencing and are healing in relation to these themes, okay? But again, it shines a light on 6th house matters, and interestingly enough, the quartz has shown up. You can't ignore energy when it's the quartz. The quartz highlights things in its crystal clear state. It is an amplifier, it is reflective, and it is receptive. How are we holding ourselves back? How are we receptive? How are we receiving an opportunity to change, shift, act on what we know on higher levels? All right, clear quartz contains a full spectrum of colors and is a must for any crystal collection. Its flexibility and strength means it amplifies all actions and intentions. It is a keystone for healing and essential for psychic and chakra balancing. The colors contained within reflect our soul and reveal to us our true spiritual nature, encouraging us to experience all aspects of nature, human and divine. Its amplifying properties are shown in its ability to increase the effectiveness of acupuncture, the biomagnetic field, and other healing work. Drawing this card, Virgo, signifies help is on its way. Sit quietly and focus on what part of your life needs some assistance. Be open to healing and change, and you will achieve what you desire. Okay, that was your quick read for the week beginning January the 25th, my friend. I hope you got something out of that. By all means, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so by heading above to the Indigo Ascension shop link, where you will find a range of readings, healings, and also that astrology profile for 2021, unique to your natal chart. If you're watching this on YouTube, please do like, share, subscribe, and share with your other empath, intuitive, and sensitive friends. Until next time, Virgo, have a great week. Take care.